Hey guys, Orly Wahba here, founder of Life Best Inside, and I want to thank each and every one of you for deciding to kick off your week with me on the weekly Kindness Kickoff with Orly, coming at you the beginning of every week, even though I know I'm a little bit late this week, so I apologize for that, where we do a reading from my book, Kindness Boomerang, How to Save the World and Yourself Through 365 Daily Acts. And then I give you, myself, and all of us out there an exciting kindness challenge based on the reading. The book itself is broken into 365 days, one for every day of the year. So what a great way to start off the new year with Kindness Boomerang. For every single day, there is an act, an inspirational quote, and then a short reflection on the power of paying it forward, giving you the opportunity to really open your eyes and increase your awareness to all of the kindness opportunities that exist around you. So check it out. It makes for a great book for yourself, makes for a great book for your family, for your friends. You could check it out on lifebestinside.com. You can make your purchase there. All of the funds go directly to the nonprofit to help us continue bringing good into the world. Or you could check it out on one of the online retailers, Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Books A Million, IndieBound, iTunes, Target, and of course you could win your copy here. At the very beginning of every month, I do a drawing where one person gets to win 2 copies of the book, one for themselves and one then to gift forward to somebody else. Now I know that we're in the beginning of the month and generally today is a day when I would do the drawing, but we're actually gonna push off the drawing to next week because I wanna have the opportunity to go through all of the comments that came in this past month. So I apologize on the delay with that, but make sure that you tune in next week on Monday and you'll be able to see who wins their copies of the book for this month. All right, guys, before we get into the reading, there's just a couple of things I wanted to let you know about that you may or may not have, got wind of. So first off, Life Best Inside, we've been putting out really these amazing global digital collaborations from the very beginning and the onset of COVID. We just put out our 4th video, which is called The Lessons of 2020, the concept of our 2020 vision, perfect vision that comes when things don't go exactly as we planned. So I hope that you guys enjoyed that. And I want to give a huge shout out to all of the people that took part in creating that video. We have videos of this nature coming out each and every month. So stay tuned for more videos like it. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Click on the little bell icon so that you get a notification when the next video comes out. And we also have an opportunity for you to take part in one of our video collaborations that we most recently announced, which is called A Tribute to Our Elders. In the description of the video here, I'm gonna put a link so that you can actually add your voice and be part of this global collaboration. What's the concept of A Tribute to Our Elders? Well, the idea is as follows. We all know the phrase, respect your elders, but do we actually really incorporate that into our lives? So what we're looking to honor those in our lives who are older than us, the elders, the seniors in our lives, and the lessons, the valuable lessons that they've taught us. So all you need to do is you have about 10 to 15 seconds where you click on the video link. You'll see it again in the description here. You click it there and you're gonna just share your name, where you're from, who that elder in your life is that has left an impression on you or given you a valuable lesson. They can have passed, they could still be living, it doesn't really matter. And then to share that lesson. So for example, when I asked my family members about who they would choose, my brother sent me a video about my grandpa. And he sent the one phrase that he would always say, and he would say, take what you want, but eat what you take. Now, at first glance, it seems like a very, okay, whenever you would go and you would get food for dinner, he'd always say, take what you want, but don't forget, eat what you take. But that's really an amazing lesson also for life in general. And so sharing the phrase of that person, that older person in your life, that they're always sharing with you, that they're always saying to you, what is that phrase? Once you share the phrase, you can go forward and explain a bit further. All it is about 20 seconds that you're submitting through the video. When you click on the link, you'll be able to create your video, send it, it comes directly to us, and then you'll be part of this global video collaboration. The last thing I want to tell you about, which is super fun, and I'm going to be sending out an email. If you happen to be on my email list, you'll get a notification about this. If not, then go ahead and sign up for the emails, okay? I'll also leave a note in the description. We have an email blast that goes out once a month called the Kindness Flash. And we also have our daily email that goes out called the Daily Kind. It goes out Monday through Friday with a short 30-second read to kickstart your day with kindness. Anyways, and you could do this right on the Life Best Inside website. What we're looking to do is we're creating a monthly dance party at our Dance for Kindness digital event that we had this year. We had people joining us from around the world dancing virtually. And after we did that, we started connecting. It was incredible. And someone brought up the idea of, Orly, why do we need to wait once a year for Dance for Kindness to dance? What if we do this once a month? And so the concept of the monthly dance party came to be. And so each and every month, we're going to be putting out a dance by our awesome choreographer, Marvin Casey. Such an incredible personality. You guys are going to love him. And each month, we're going to choose a different style of dance. Plus, those that take part will have a voice in choosing, well, what's the next style of dance that we're going to do. You go ahead, you learn the dance, and then the very beginning of that following month, we have a Zoom call. Everybody gets to join in live. We get to do the dance. So much fun. And then we also get to have discussion just around kindness. Plus, we have a really exciting additional feature that we're incorporating here. I had a conversation yesterday with an amazing person. Her name is Marielle Wilk, and she has something called Mindfulness with Marielle. And she's been doing kindness scavenger hunts. So what we're going to do after we dance it up on the Zoom call, we're going to give you guys 3 acts of kindness, simple ones that take less than 5 minutes to complete. And all of us on the Zoom are going to go out and to do that act while we're on the Zoom. We'll, mute ourselves, go ahead, do the act, and then come back and discuss what that was like. This is going to be the first time we're doing something like this, but I honestly am really excited about it. I think it's going to be awesome. So how do you find out about this? The information should be up on our website, on the Dance for Kindness website, within the next week. Okay, I would say within the next week. The best way to really know about this is to sign up for the newsletter, but I will be posting here as well and giving you guys information as when that's going to be coming out live. So you'll see information there. You'll be able to see the dance video, learn it. You can sign up. This way you'll get a notification once the date is coming close, and then you'll be able to join the Zoom link and you could get your friends and family involved. It's going to be loads of fun. All right, we got to get to the actual act for this week. And so the act for this week is coming to us from January 3rd. And the act goes as follows. Get into the habit of saying yes to the small favors and requests your family members make of you. Not such an easy one. And the quote by Pablo, never underestimate the difference you can make in the lives of others. Step forward, reach out, and help. And the reflection, this is what I call a make a choice reflection. Check it out. Scenario number 1. Your friend says, can you pick me up from the train? Your response, sure. Let me know when you're a stop away and I'll be ready for you. Scenario number 2. Your sister says, can you pick me up from the train? Your response, can't you just walk? It's freezing outside. Sound familiar? Family members are like friends you keep forever. Why is it so much harder to do kindness with those closest to us? We know in our hearts they will be there regardless of our mistakes or if we disappoint them. Isn't that the reason to celebrate our family? A reason to say yes when given an opportunity to give back to them, knowing that they will have our back through thick and thin. Make it a point to give a second thought to the way you respond to your family today. Once you see the impact, you won't have it any other way. I really love this act, and I think that it's something that we all can see the opportunity for on a daily basis, especially now with many of us being in lockdowns, whatever it may be. We're home we're closer with our family in much closer quarters, and so the opportunity to say yes is much, much more prevalent in today's time. But also I guess what we would say is our tendency to say no sometimes can increase, because with those that are closest to us, we sometimes take them for granted because we know that no matter what, they're going to be there for us. But what if we treat the people in our lives that are closest to us that we love, treat them with that respect, that they are the closest, that no matter what, they're going to be there. Instead of seeing it the other way, they're going to be there no matter what, I could take advantage of them, or I can just let out my anger on them. Now, it's understandable. Sometimes you can come home from a really rough day at work or at school, and we tend to air out our frustrations on those that are closest to us. Of course, that's not right to do, but we're all human beings, okay? We've all done it. You've done it. I've done it. We all have done it. But it's about being mindful of it. So if we start to think about it more, perhaps 9 out of 10 times, we didn't stop ourselves. But if we stop ourselves at that one time, eventually that one is going to become 2, is going to become 3. It's about catching ourselves. You see, when we talk about kindness, when we talk about character, when we talk about values, it's not about, snapping our finger and becoming the best version of ourselves. There's no such thing. Anything that's worthwhile in this world, and what is more worthwhile than working on you, on yourself, on being the best version of yourself, because that's how you're remembered, is by the way in which you engage with others, the way in which you treat others. So the more that we tend to work on ourselves, the more we catch ourselves when we're about to do something wrong, or about to hurt somebody's feelings, or about to say something that we shouldn't, the easier it's going to be the following time it comes along, and then the next, and the next. So the goal here for this week, for this act, is to become more mindful. Mindful of saying yes more to the small favors that our family members ask of us. Now, I want to put out a small warning there. This is important. Being a yes person, or just saying yes all the time, and you feeling depleted as a result of it, that's not good either. Understand, anything in life, and I was just talking about this the other day, is all to do with balance. You can't have too much of any good thing. Even with kindness. Now, I know that might sound strange. What are you talking about? How could kindness be bad? I could do all the kindness in the world. Okay, that's true. But you have to have a balance, because if you're constantly always giving, but you're feeling depleted, that's also not good, because you have to take care of yourself, right? You have to recognize your own value. You have to be able to be full with you so that you can give to others from a place of strength, from a place of positivity. So yes, it is important to say yes. And that's what this week is about saying yes to those small favors. But it's about understanding balance, okay? Recognizing it's very important. So that's what we're going to focus on this week. That is the challenge. Now, maybe you don't live with your family. That's fine. Maybe you live with a roommate, okay? Whoever it may be that's in your close proximity, or somebody that you tend to air your frustrations out. Try your best to recognize and appreciate them, and to say yes a bit more often when they need a favor. Because why is it that we say yes to the person that's, we don't speak to all the time, or a friend of ours? Okay, no problem, I'll be there in just a minute. But when it's our family member, someone we're really close to, suddenly we're too tired, suddenly it's too cold, suddenly we're in the middle of something, and we allow time to continue to roll on by. So that is the challenge for this week. Guys, let's get out there. Let's do this challenge. Let's open our eyes to become aware and realize that kindness is not an obligation. When you hear something being an obligation, it's like heavy on you. It's like, oh my God, it's an obligation. I have to do this. Don't use the word have to. I want to. It is a privilege. Okay, it's a privilege to be able to engage in an act of kindness and make somebody else feel good, because what it does is it actually lifts our spirits in a crazy powerful way. I'm looking forward to hearing how you engage with the act. Maybe it's difficult. So what? Tell me about it. Write it over here. Share with people your thoughts, how it was easy, how it was hard, what exactly took place over this week while you tried to be mindful about saying yes more often. Thank you guys so much for joining me once again. Don't forget to subscribe. Share this video with others in your life that you think may really, really enjoy this message. And don't forget, it's kindness that keeps the world afloat. Love you all. Mwah.